his family because they have always supported and believed in him. After high school, Demaya plans to attend IUP and study accounting. What he will never forget is the bond he has built with his teammates. Proudest accomplishment, scoring double digits in a varsity game. Advice to underclassmen, keep working hard because your time will eventually come, and when it does, you have to be ready. Favorite team to play is Franklin Regional because it is always a competitive rivalry game. People may be surprised to know that he is talkative once you get to know him. Favorite pregame meal is baked chicken and rice. Favorite basketball player is Anthony Edwards. Number 0, Nehemiah Nichols. Next, number 13, Chris Settle. 6'2", senior forward, escorted by mom, dad, and little sister. Favorite basketball memory is playing in 5th and 6th grade Metro teams. Inspired by Coach Chaz, after high school, Chris plans to attend college to become a nurse anesthetist. What he will miss most is how funny his teammates were every year. Proudest accomplishment, being a varsity captain for 2 years. Advice to underclassmen, keep your head up and play confidently. His favorite team to play is McKeesport. People may be surprised to know that he watches anime. His favorite pregame meal is quarter pounder with a 6-piece nugget. And his favorite basketball star is LeBron James. Number 13, Chris Settles. And finally, number 4, Jax Faveras. 6-foot senior guard, has been playing basketball since 3rd grade. He is escorted by his parents, Mike and Jill, older brother, Nico, and younger sister, Charlie. Jax's favorite basketball memory is the bus ride to and from Mechanicsburg during a sophomore year state playoff game. He is inspired by his grandfather, Pappy. After high school, he plans to attend a 4-year college and major in finance. What he will miss most about teammates is that they are not just teammates, but good friends as well. Proudest accomplishment is having winning seasons and making the playoffs all 4 years. Jax's advice to underclassmen is to be coachable, always give more than you have, and hold yourself accountable. Favorite team to play against is themselves. People may be surprised to know that he still doesn't know how to whistle. Favorite pregame meal is pretzel sandwiches, and favorite basketball player is his mom. Number 4, Jax Faveras. And now let's have a big round of applause for all of the members of the senior class here on the Gateway Gators.
Say he got rich on the dope, but I know he be acting a lot. I know some niggas who said that they took on the city, but they be lacking a lot. Yeah. That was our food, and that dog food. That day they shot you, I slid on the mongoose. You could not come back around me, you turned your back on me, I cannot forget. The police was lying, they said that they caught you, but they made you admit. Your name was fine, you put in that work, they took your stick up. Ours, they be on my, they all be mad, we rich. Turn up.
Under 25, living like a ball, 9 round with a chauffeur. On sale drugs, still be paranoid, I'm looking over my shoulder. Fly like I'm still in swag, but it's nice, but I got rolled.
These rappers really nice as hell, I'm a different when I'm pissed off. Many say he gon' press up on who? I'ma get the steal like I'm Chris Paul. Back-to-back Suburbans, I'm a big dog. I was in the slum serving fentanyls. I be landing junkies, having withdrawals. I been getting to it. Talking about, I should slap him for saying he hot as me. I don't know. Me honestly, they don't want the man, so they watching me. Different color bands like Monopoly. Man, he must not be using his hair. If he thinking I don't keep it, that's like suicide. If you play with us, got a better chance at the lottery. Call an ambulance when that chopper sweet. Make the crowd dance choreography. Once I got a plan, ain't no stopping me. 3-car garage, $1 million crib with a foreign riding on top of me. A lot of people done said I want beat, well I guess they owe me an apology.
These ain't no gas jeans. I dropped out of school, I'm still getting mad, but don't test me. I play to the left, they went to the right, they try to finesse me. Still running around with that blicky, I hope they don't catch me. Police ain't ready that spot, so we went to the next street. Play like I'm dumb, as soon as it pop, I'm going retarded. He say I'm hard and he say I'm garbage, I'm rich regardless. We in Miami, in the middle of the winter, and we on them jet skis. If we in Atlanta, I'm running the cat and I'm working the red key.
I'll admit it. Watch your motherfuckers on, boy. Get hurt, boy. Here going on, motherfuckers that don't understand the concept of putting money first, boy. I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. I hate coming through stunting on that I know, that's the worst, boy. I'll admit it. You haven't been to Memphis for like a minute. I told you that I'm in it for the long haul. You can really get the business. I'll admit it. Rollin' switches, hitting switches. Got me feeling like a ball hog. I don't pass it when I get it. I'll admit it. You too worried about the. I got one girl, and she my girl, and nobody else can hit it. She'll admit it. She ain't with you. It's just like every single other thing in my life. You can have it when I'm finished. I hear the talk on road is I'm what? Phone call back home. It's hot up in the 6, boy. Hot up in the 6 right now. Hot up in the 6, boy. Hot up in the 6 right now. Come see us and get it fixed, boy. Black bands on the road, boy. Already at the Rolls Royce. Sold a couple Bentley last week. Them were my old toys. I give a about old boy. I give a about the squad, boy. I give a about your mob, boy. I'm the real 6 guy, boy. I'm about to say a true thing. You was popping back when Usher wore you changed. Goddamn, you changed. I put it on everything. It's a hurt thing. It's a OVO come through murk things. I know you hurt things. Yeah, I know you heard things. I'm not new to this. Coming from the 6 side. I'm not new to this. Wouldn't make it on this side. I'm not new to this. I'm not new. Yeah, I know you heard things. Nobody really likes us except for us. Yeah, all I ever needed was a squad song. That's what's up. Yeah, my sound got the whole city away right now. Yeah, so I don't give a about what anybody's saying right now.
It's not enough. You solid, left, but it's not enough. You that reach that, but it's not enough. Say you did it in myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I tell G, watching, do it. We survive outside, all from the music. It ain't what he owns. This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. I can get it gone. I don't understand, baby. Couple good and maybe pretty. Take it like I can, baby. Teach you something with the new correction. That's the plan, baby. I put your life in the real plan, baby. It's not enough. You sell it, left, but it's not enough. You that reach that, but it's not enough. Say you did it in myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Somebody gotta do it. I mean, man. Somebody gotta do it. I tell G, man. Watch, do it. We survive outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Hey, my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, look, I mean, shit I see, it's in the wall. Take a risk, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution, they televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, yo, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out, let they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hit them, just ain't know them. Can they both? I hit them, hating on them, till they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my brain off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lacked a big idea. Send him to the moon, that is how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. You sell it, left, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough. Say you did it in myself, but it's not enough. Somebody gotta do it, got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag, we getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building, crack pulling up in my truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from the show. Trying to show the ropes before they hung for a road. I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran about election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth shit full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling. Man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Jesus. As soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe it. Sins, I got sins.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gateway High School for this 5A boys matchup between Franklin Regional and your Gateway Gators. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all to please rise. And gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Stand by. assistant coaches Michael Simmons, Joe McGinn, Lucas Cole, Austin Dennard, the head coach Jesse Reed. And now, starting for your Gateway Gators, a 5'10" senior, number 0, Nehemiah Nichols. A 5'11" senior, number 4, Jack Svoveris. A 6'4" senior, number 11, Isaiah Allah. A 6'1" senior, number 13, Chris Settle. And a 6'7" senior, number 12, Nikhil Bruce McCormick. The assistant coaches for the Gators are Ed Belly, Kirk Bruce, and Chaz McCormick. And the head coach for the Gators, Vern Benson.
There you have it, folks. Senior rec out of the way. Starting lineups introduced, and the energy in this building is palpable. It's the Franklin Regional Panthers entering in at 7-2, 11-4 on the season. And your Gateway Gators at 8-1, 10-5 overall. First place on the line, revenge on the Gators' mind. This should be a great game tonight, and we're so glad to have it for you here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Hi everyone, I'm Vince Russo, flying solo tonight for what should be a great matchup with everything on the line between these two teams, the Panthers and the Gators. We are underway here from Monroeville, Pennsylvania, and Gateway High School. Panthers come up empty. Just flubbing it there under the hoop was Anthony Mitchell. He had a wide open lane for a layup. Just lost the handle on it. So Jax Bavaris and the Gators now in the half court themselves. Looking to take the lid off this place with a couple early points. They can't get it, but the putback is good. Isaiah Allah, one of the seniors recognized before the game. Coming up with a big bucket there. It's a matchup of the top two teams in Section 1. And a rematch from about a month ago when the Panthers took advantage of a goaltending call with just a couple seconds left in the game. The go-ahead points held, and it was a 56-54 win for Franklin Regional, the only blemish for the Gators in section play. Bruce McCromin climbs the ladder, can't get the jump shot to go, and it's taken away. Long rebound by the Panthers and Weber Rankin. And again, getting hands in the passing lane, Nehemiah Nichols. Last touched by the Panthers, so the Gators will get it back here up a pair in the early going. A tale of two teams headed in somewhat different directions. The Gators seem like they might be peaking at the right time, riding a 4-game winning streak, including 3 section wins. Their average margin of victory during that time, 9.5 points. The Panthers, on the other hand, started 4-0 in section play. They lost 2 of 3 after that. An 8-point loss to Latrobe at home, and then on the road, another 8-point loss to Uniontown. A push underneath and a foul is called, and that will be against the Panthers. Looks like the guilty culprit going to be Colin Holt. That'll be the first foul called on either team, and the first on Holt tonight. Even in the wins for the Panthers, they come in with a 2-game winning streak over Penn Trafford and McKeesport. Both wins by just a combined 9 points. Bruce McCromin, the star player for the Gators, able to create a little bit of space there, falling away, knocks down the intermediate jumper. And the first 4 points go to the Gators in this one. Great crowd on hand tonight here at Gateway High School. Both fan bases know what's on the line as that layup in and good. Extending and finishing is Logan Walter over the outstretched wingspan of Bruce McCromin. And the Panthers on the board. Gators led by Vern Benson in his first season at the helm of the Gators. Jesse Reed, the coach for the Panthers, on their sideline. Again inside, Allah, and again he gets it back after having the first attempt off the mark. A little too strong there on the putback. That ball knocked away from Bruce McCrommon. The Panthers look to take advantage of the turnover. They can't. 3-point shot by Mitchell off the mark. Frenetic pace, frantic pace to this start of this one, as Chris Settles is the third different Gator with a bucket here in the first half of the first quarter here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Great student section on hand tonight. And a blocking foul, offensive foul, going to be called on Holt, and that's going to be the second foul on Holt. Still the only player to pick up fouls in this one, so he's going to have to take a seat. In his stead will be Daniel Mosiello.
Mosiello is in for the Panthers.
Daniel goes by DJ. He'll enter the contest while Holt has 2 fouls here in the early going. Jax Viveris gets the Gators started in the half court. Settles with a defender all over him, and Weber Rankin. That ball's tipped away and last touched by the Gators, and so the tenacious defense by Rankin leads to the turnover. Points at a premium here in the first 4 minutes. These two teams still getting settled into this game with so much on the line. And defense here, McCrommon called for the foul. It's a hoop and the harm for Logan Walter, who has all 4 points in the early going here for Franklin Regional. Take another look. The blow-by move, and Bruce McCrommon tried to use that wingspan to get back into the game defensively to block that shot, but ended up making contact with the shooter.
Kofi
Getchie in, another senior for the Gators. As Isaiah Allah will head to the bench, also in for the Gators, Martin Howard, number 10. As the free throw is up and good for Walter, who has all 5 points for Franklin Regional. Pulls them within 1 of the Gators here. Under 4 to play here in the opening quarter. Harris lost the handle for a second, and the Gators will reset. This match here, McCrommon, the size advantage on Mitchell, but has to get rid of it. And the Gators can't handle the ball here on that possession. Pops away from a couple different Gators, but a nice play by Howard. Getting back into the play defensively, he's able to knock that one loose, and it comes to Geechee. And the nice extra pass, and Howard gets rewarded for the strong defensive play. And my goodness, what a feed from Geechee. Put the defender on skates, drew the attention, left it off for Howard, who was all by himself under the bucket. Easy finish inside for the big fella. Howard, strong defense at the other end, playing some big minutes here for the Gators in relief. Viveris going to take it himself, contact, and he's fouled. Gators will head to the line. That's the 3rd team foul in this opening quarter on Franklin Regional. Oliver Levin going to get called for the foul. His first. And it'll lead to 2 shots for Viveris, where he can find an opportunity to get himself in a little bit of rhythm here, the sharpshooter for the Gators. And that one rattles home. First trip to the line for either team. Viveris knocks that first one down. First trip for the Gators. As a memory betrayed me there. Logan Walter knocked down the free throw. After the foul by Bruce McCrommon. Both teams perfect from the free throw line to start. Viveris 2 for 2. Panthers 1 for 1 overall. See their ball tipped, and we'll stay with Franklin Regional here. 2:30 to play in quarter number 1. Deep 3. Shot was open. Unable to finish. Last touched by the Panthers. A valiant effort after the miss to try and get that one back by Logan Walter, who called his own number from well behind the three-point line. Couldn't get it to go, so Geechee with it now for the Gators. McCommon just trying to fight his way inside. Can't get that one to go. Geechee with the strong handles tracks down that rebound. Viveris from 3. Missed it all. Tough first look there for Viveris, who drew the foul moments ago, getting to the rim. Earned himself a couple free throws that he knocked down, but comes up short on the three-point attempt, and the lead stands at 5 for the Gators here in the early going. Bruce McCrommon, the nice feed. It's Viveris again, and he won't miss this time. Timeout by Jesse Reed. He and the Panthers want to talk things over. Viveris with 4 points in the early going for the Gators, 4 in a row, as the lead is now 7. It's a 6-0 run for the Gators after Bruce McCrommon was able to intercept the pass. Good eyes feeding it forward to Viveris. His eyes stay focused on the rim where he finishes for an easy 2 points. Gators been getting some good looks inside, not settling for jump shots, and that's helped them put a dozen on the board here in the early going. Each team will have 4 more section games after this one, but right now it's the Gators alone at the top at 8-1, nipping at their heels though. Franklin Regional 7-2, and a little bit of distance before you get to Uniontown, Keysport, and Penn Trafford, all at 5-4. Laurel Highlands and Latrobe at 3-6, and then Albert Gallatin 0-9. Gators stifling defensively here. But a nice pull-up jumper there. That one, or a good look. That one's off the mark. Now Viveris just overwhelms Holtz and lays it up and in. Gators have found another gear here in the early going, and it's led to a 9-point lead. Talked about it early in this one. 2 teams that have kind of been going in different directions. Panthers have lost a couple games against teams like Uniontown and Latrobe that are lower in the standings, that have allowed the Gators to usurp them at the top of the standings. And for the Gators, it really feels like they're hitting their stride at the right time. 4 straight wins by an average of almost 10 points a game. And even in the 2 wins recently for Franklin Regional, a 5- and 4-point win respectively. It's been somewhat tough sledding for them. They get an open look from 3, and that one misses everything. And the Panthers are just out of sorts, and this isn't going to help. Bruce McCrommon. Oh my goodness. Every game we've done here on Gateway Gator Productions this season has featured a flush from him. Now a deep 3, and it goes. Panthers desperately needed that. Weber Rankin with his first 3 points in this one. What a fantastic opening frame action up and down the court. And it's an 8-point lead for the Gators after 1 quarter of play. Here comes the cheer squad here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. couple more spirit towels in the stands now. You see some of them propagating throughout the student section. Apropos here in Pittsburgh that they're a nice yellow gold color. As you take a look, some of them are certainly flying. As Mikkel Bruce McCrommon was flying up above the rim. He's dangerous up there, and the Gators been dangerous all season long. After a bit of a slow start in the non-section slate that saw some tough early season matchups, 8 and 9 here in section play. That 4-game winning streak, 3 of them coming in the section, has helped catapult them into the lead of Section 1. 8 minutes on the clock now for quarter number 2.
In for the Panthers.
Isaiah Allah with it back into the contest for the Gators. They got 4 of their starting 5 back out there in addition to Jonathan Ward out on the floor. McCrommon picks up where he left off. Ended the quarter with the big flush, steps back and knocks down the triple. The lead is double digits now for the Gators. Looking for the response at the other end. That shot just a bit too strong. DJ Mazzello. Who else? McCrommon at the other end with the putback. He's already got 5 in this quarter, as he's a point away from double figures. Averaging over 20 points a game for the 2nd straight season for the Gators. He has been such a difference maker. Another look from 3, and this time Mazzello does get it to go. First points of the 2nd quarter for Franklin Regional, and boy, they need him. Down 10. Decent student section here for the visiting Panthers as well. Not a very far trek from Murraysville over to Monroeville. And just a great crowd overall. Not a whole lot of open seats here tonight. The fans have responded to a game that is incredibly meaningful. The winner of this game will be in first place after tonight. Talk about home playoff games and trying to carve out an easier path to the Peterson Event Center. Our crew will bring you the WPIAL basketball championships at the end of February. Both these teams have aspirations to be in there. Right now it's all Gators in the early going. After another bucket by Bruce McCrommon puts him into double figures. Another 3. And it's good. There's Yellow with 2 in a row. Brings it back to single digits only for a moment, as at the other end it's Isaiah Allah off a great feed inside by Nehemiah Nichols. 2nd bucket of the night for Allah. Off a real nice helper from Nichols. Good feed inside on the pick and roll, and Bruce McCrommon called for the foul, left his feet trying to alter that shot. So it'll send Sean Cartwright to the line. And out of the 2nd foul on Bruce McCrommon, he's going to step over and talk to the coaches. And very well may head to the bench here with that 2nd foul. The Gators have a couple subs ready to come in. Looks like Chris Settles and Kofi Geechee. Ferris and Nichols will check off. McCrommon, they're going to let him play. There's a lot of trust in that young man. Their star senior, who has attracted some D1 attention. No offers have come through yet. Certainly someone you would expect to play at the next level.
Here comes Levin.
Cartwright gets 1, and the difference is back to 10. Bruce McCrommon with all kinds of arms slotting at him, able to get through all that. He's got 9 points alone here in the second quarter. They have just not had an answer for him at the Panthers. Again, you talk about motivation. Gators were incredibly disappointed to come up on the wrong end of that game in Murraysville last month, as Rankin able to get that one to fall over a host of Gators. Ichi drives and kicks. Ward out of options on the baseline, able to find Bruce McCrommon. Ichi, a little strong, but another offensive rebound, and settles. A nice finish with a little hook shot with a little English on it. Settles with 4 now. Rosiello thought about another 3. He's knocked 2 down already this quarter. Gators switching everything when it comes to screens. A little late on the switch there, leads to an open look for the Panthers, but they come up short. Geechee able to get the board, quick passing the other way. They'll lead to an open look from 3 for Settles. He can't get that one to go. Again, another offensive rebound. Gators are absolutely dominating the pace of play, the boards, and the shot selection. They have been able to get to the rim at ease early in this one. And it's been a big part of why they've been able to build such a strong lead here in the first half.
Timeout, Gators.
Vern Benson going to call a timeout for the Gators with 3:09 left here in half number 1. This game flying on by. We've only had 1 foul called here in the second quarter. There's only 2 players on the floor that have a foul to their credit. Bruce McCrommon picked up his second foul a little earlier in the quarter. On the other side for Franklin Regional, Oliver Levin playing with a foul on the floor as well. It's been a pretty clean game for both of these teams. Gators talk strategy, and the cheer squad completes some tumble passes. Great job there by the cheer squad. In front of a great crowd here tonight at Gateway High School. Both these teams made it to the postseason a year ago, but saw their season stop dead in their tracks in the first round. The Panthers slotted in as the 16 seed. They did defeat Indiana in the preliminary round before falling to the top seed Montour when the official bracket kicked off. The Gators drew the 12 seed, traveled to Moon High School, and fell by 7 to the Moon Tigers. Both teams looking to advance in the bracket this year. Both teams well on their way to being representative of the conference, or the section rather, in the postseason. Turnover by the Gators will give an extra possession here to the Panthers, who try and get this one back to down as little as 9. Gators continuing to switch every screen. Rankin hustling inside, able to draw the foul on, I believe, Viveris. Take another look.
2 shots. Alec
Rankin had to do a lot to get back to that ball that was tipped. Grabbed it, Viveris called for the foul. His first. Second on the Gators. And Rankin sees that one hit the front, back, and right side of the rim before falling off. No good. Can't get either of them. Rankin comes up empty, and the deficit still 12 for the Panthers. Gators looking to add to it. With just a couple minutes left here in the first half. Well, about a 10-minute break at halftime. Don't go too far. Won't want to miss the second half of this one with first place on the line between the Gators and Panthers. Chipped out of bounds by Isaiah Allah. Good help side defense under the bucket. Allah will take a seat. Martin Howard will step back in with a strong first quarter, including a transition layup. Called on Chris Settles. Got a little overzealous there. Called for the reach-in foul. It'll be a third team foul, so Gators still have one foul to give before going into the bonus.
Chris Settles.
That one on the floor, not a shooting foul, no free throws upcoming. So it'll be an inbound under the hoop, and they'll get it into the hands of Logan Walter, who had 5 points in the first quarter, but has been held off the score sheet here in this second quarter. Little stop and pop there. That one off the mark, no good by Anthony Mitchell. Still searching for his first points. Gators slowing things down here, less than a minute to play. This is something we've seen the Gators do throughout the season. See if they hold for the last shot here, or if they try to go 2 for 1. Clock winds down to 40 seconds. No rush from the Gators here. Looking to take a lead of at least 12 points into the halftime break. Open for a good look. We'll get a few more on the board before the death of this first half. Down to a dozen seconds left. Watch for them to go at about 7 seconds. Ichi even a little earlier than that. Going to spin inside, but that's going to be a travel. Ichi picked that foot up. So it'll be the Panthers who get the last look here. With 4.7 seconds left, a chance to bring it back to potentially within single digits, which would be a real win for how poorly the Panthers have played, candidly, here in this first half, especially offensively. Jonathan Ward in for the Gators. Inbounds, but that one tipped away by Ward, who was all over that one, and so 1.7 seconds come off the clock. 3 ticks exactly left. Not quite a catch and shoot, but maybe one dribble. Oh, he's going to get 2 off, and Mazzello unable to get that one to go.
That's the end of the first half.
So after a 16-8 first quarter, the Gators respond with 13 points, limit the Panthers to just 9. And so it is 29-17 after the first half. We will continue to honor seniors here at halftime. Looks like the cheer squad will be honor their seniors. Don't go too far, just over 9.5 minutes until we start half number 2 between the Gators and the Panthers here on GatewayGatorProductions.com.
Good evening. It is with great pleasure to introduce to you the 2026 Gateway High School senior cheerleaders. First will be Taylor Anderson. Taylor is being escorted tonight by her mom Tracy, her dad Jerron, and her siblings. She has been cheering for 9 years, and after graduation she plans to attend college to study criminal justice and become a lawyer. Senior cheerleader, Taylor Anderson. Next will be Brianna Evans. Brianna is being escorted tonight by her mom Brooke, her dad Andrew, her grandma, and her sister Ariana. She has cheered for Gateway for 5 years. After graduation, she plans to go to college to become a pediatric nurse. Senior cheerleader, Brianna Evans. Next will be Kaya Grandy. Kaya is being escorted by her mom Nicole, her dad Stan, and her sister. Kaya has been cheering for 7 years and is honored to be one of the varsity captains this year. After graduation, she plans to attend college to become a pediatric nurse and later advance her career as a nurse practitioner. Senior cheerleader, Kaya Grandy. Next will be Nia Haas-Smith. Nia is being escorted by her mom Jennifer, her dad Will, and her brother Harlan. This is her first year as a Gateway cheerleader. After graduation, she plans to continue her education by earning an associate's degree in dental hygiene. Senior cheerleader, Nia Haas-Smith. Next will be Andrea Johnson. Andrea is being escorted by her mom Danielle. Andrea has been cheering for 2 years, and after high school, she plans on attending a 4-year university to become a CRNA. Senior cheerleader, Andrea Johnson. Next will be Victoria Reed. Victoria is being escorted by her mom Brandy, her dad Brian, and her sister Olivia. She has been cheering for 13 years. After graduation, she plans to go to college to get her PhD in psychology. Senior cheerleader, Victoria Reed. Next will be Nadia Zakelli. Nadia is being escorted by her dad Rudolph, her stepmom Madison, and her brother Luca. She has been cheering for 9 years and has been honored to be the varsity captain her senior year. After graduation, Nadia plans to attend CCAC to pursue the accelerated nursing program and become an RN. Senior cheerleader, Nadia Zakelli. Next will be Anaya Patterson. Anaya is being escorted by her mom Desiree and her dad Mark. She has been cheering for 5 years. After graduation, she plans to attend college to become a CRNA. Senior cheerleader, Anaya Patterson. Next will be Abigail Welsh. Abigail is being escorted by her dad Sean, her mom Jill, and her brother Ben. She has been cheering for 3 years. After graduation, she plans to attend Point Park University and major in elementary education and minor in special education. Senior cheerleader, Abigail Welsh. At this time, I would like to thank the seniors for their hard work this season and wish them good luck in all their future endeavors.
1 minute until we resume play here at Gateway High School in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. A strong first half by the Gators. 16 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 8 and 9 respectively for the visiting Franklin Regional Panthers. So it's a 12-point edge after some quick math, 29-17. Taking a quicker look at the numbers. Out of those 13 points scored in the second quarter, Bruce McCrommon scored 9 of them for the Gators. He leads all scorers with 13 in the first half. Chris Settles with 4, along with Isaiah Allah. Jax Riveras has 6, and then Martin Howard with a pair. That's your scoring for the Gators. For Franklin Regional, 6 points for DJ Mazziello. Weber Rankin and Logan Walter with 5, and then Sean Cartwright knocked down a free throw, has 1 point. All adds up to 17. And the second half has started. Gators with another turnover. Nearly throw it away, but Ichi able to get back to it after a strong pass by Viveris. And we're back in action here on Gateway Gator Productions.com. Vince Rousseau, your commentator tonight. Really glad to be with you all here in what is a hoops doubleheader here at Gateway High School. We saw the girls team earlier fall to the Panthers. Foul inside. Let's see if that was a shooting foul. It is not.
Member Rankin, Gator ball.
Foul came before McCrommon came in possession of the ball, they're saying. So will be an inbound under the hoop. That one knocked out of bounds the way they were looking back Bruce McCrommon's way. A strong defensive play by Colin Holtz. Packed house tonight in a matchup of these top two teams in Section 1 and 5A here in the WPIAL. Two teams looking to position themselves for a run as the postseason just on the horizon next month. Ichi tries with the left, finishes with the right underneath. A really nifty take for his first points. That's our first score for either team here in the first minute. Comes in the first minute here of this third quarter. Really tough take there, and over the outstretched arms of Bruce McCrommon was Walter, who now has 7 to lead Franklin Regional. And for a bit of context there, Walter 5'10", giving up a few inches there to the 6'6" McCrommon, who shoots from the corner. That one just a bit strong. Comes Rankin the other way, nice behind the back, and a nifty little scoop shot there, but it's just a tad too strong. Both teams with a bucket. Difference between the two remains a dozen. Nice block underneath. The erasure there by Colin Holtz, taking it away. See what the Panthers can do with the offensive possession the other way. They've trailed just about the entire way through this one. With a late foul called.
Gator foul, number 12, Bruce McCrommon.
Take another look. So Bruce McCrommon picks up his third early in the third quarter.
2 shots. Logan Walter.
His first free throw is up and good for Walter, who has all 3 points. Start this quarter for the Panthers. Gets them both. 9 points now in the evening for Walter. Settles drives inside. Leaves it up with the right.
For two.
A really nice take there by Settles, who now is up to 6 points, has a deuce in all 3 of the first 3 quarters. And again, the Gators respond and build that lead back up to a dozen. It's been sort of the magic number for them much of that second and now third quarter. And a travel. Legs got to moving before that ball hit the hardwood, and Weber Rankin turns it over. Take another look. Yeah, a little movement there. Drug that left foot ever so slightly. Good call. Gators will look to take advantage of the turnover. Leaves that one short. A little bit of contact there inside, but a good no call. Affected the shot enough that Bruce McCrommon misses it all on that one, and now it's Rankin the other way for the Panthers. After really letting them both teams play in that first half, whistles have tightened up here a good bit here to start this third quarter.
Logan Walter.
He picks up his first foul. It's a shooting foul, so it sends the Panthers back to the line. And it's Walter again at the line, who hit 1 of 2 just a moment ago and starts this one off with a miss. Again, he's able to get 1 of 2. He has all 5 points for the Panthers here in the third frame.
Foul is on 15, Anthony Mitchell.
Anthony Mitchell going to pick up the foul. A lot of protesting from the Panthers faithful. He purposefully impeded Bruce McCrommon as he was trying to get through offensively. Bruce McCrommon certainly took some umbrage to that physical play between the two, and it's Mitchell that picks up the foul. As this game is starting to get a little chippier, Viveris has it inside, and he's fouled underneath. And we'll head to the free throw line. Nice hesitation there after the rebound by Viveris. Get a few of those Panthers, you'll see here. Comes up with the rebound. Hesitates just a second there, and that got the Panthers up off their feet, drew the foul, had them a bit off balance, and now Viveris back at the free throw line where he knocked down both attempts in the first half, picks up right where he left off. At 6 points in the first quarter for being held scoreless in that second frame. Viveris gets 1 of 2. 7 points for the senior. Gators honored their seniors before this contest. And a foul going to be called on Viveris, who tried to make a play on that pass, but got underneath the offensive player, Walter. Good foul call.
Ward and Howard. Back in
Jonathan Ward and Martin Howard, 2 of the first guys off the bench for the Gators. They're back into the contest. Seniors being celebrated tonight include Gofi Geechee, Chris Settles, Mikkel Bruce McCrommon, Nehemiah Nichols, Ian Woods, Isaiah Allah, and Jax Viveris for the Gators. Mitchell trying to drive in on Bruce McCrommon, and he walks underneath. Take another look. Pretty obvious call there. Viveris loses his balance. Panthers come back the other way. That's going to be another call on Viveris.
Gator foul, number 4, Jax
So that's going to be the
Viveras.
third on Viveras. Again, it looks like they're going to allow these seniors the runway to play with these fouls. There's a lot of trust. The Regional running out of time to get this one in. Finally, they do. This game has definitely slowed down pace-wise. It was a quick first half. We started probably about 7:45 and we're done right around 8 o'clock. I mean, to get 12 minutes of basketball in under 20 minutes, pretty incredible. There's a three-point shot off the mark. Both of these teams, doesn't help. They've both gone cold here. Foul underneath. 2 shots upcoming for the Gators.
Panther foul, number 1, DJ Mosiello.
Mosiello going to pick that one up, his
2
first.
shots,
Both
Viveras.
teams have 4 fouls, so 2.5 minutes left. Fouls by either team will send their opponent into the bonus after this. Viveras now 4 for 5 from the free throw line. And up to 8 points, playing with 3 fouls. Bruce McCrommon has 3 as well. Picked it up real early in this third quarter, that third foul. Viveras gets them both on the doorstep of double figures here. As Panthers make substitutions, heading to the bench will be DJ Mosiello and Oliver Levin. He's back into the contest is Colin Holt. Well, actually, they left Mosiello out there. Holt unable to finish in close. Ward, little give and go action, and he's able to get the tough layup to go. Ward took a little bump, still got it to go. And him and Martin Howard, amongst others, are feeling it right now as the Gators build it to this lead to a game-high 16. Talk about a team with a bit of a fire under them tonight. Gators were really not happy with how that game in Murraysville ended. You know, slow it down. There's a lot of opinions on whether or not that goaltending call was good or not. I tend to agree with it, much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of folks tuned in. As the student section lively in great spirits tonight with their Gators up 16. So that was the lone blemish for the Gators in section play as they sit at 8-1 overall. Franklin Regional 7-2 as we take a look at the standings up and down section 1. Uniontown, McKeesport, and Penn Trafford all sort of log jammed there with Laurel Highlands, Latrobe, and Albert Gallatin looking up. So you've got about 5 teams vying for 4 playoff spots here. Franklin Regional and Gateway have been the class of the section this year. Seems like any time these 2 teams get together, it's a really good matchup. Both have had some really good teams over the past 5 years. Both off to strong starts again this year. 11-4 for Franklin Regional, 10-5 for Gateway. Officials reminding the Franklin Regional student section to stay back a little bit. Make sure the officials can get safely up and down the floor on the sidelines. We're back in action with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Again, it looked like a potential travel there on Franklin Regional with Mitchell picking up that left foot. But no call. And the Panthers come up empty after the look from 3. You can certainly sense the Gators are okay with slowing this one down even just a little bit with this healthy lead here late in the third quarter. Got about 9.5 minutes of game action left between the Gators and Panthers with first place on the line here in section 1. Anthony Mitchell, really good job reading that extra pass there from Ward, takes it away and comes up with a big assist at the other end. A nice feed to Colin Holt. Those are the first points for Holt, who's played a lot of minutes tonight. just now finds the bottom of the bucket for the first time, and then a foul far away from the hoop. Frustration foul on Logan Walter. It's going to be the first on Walter, but it's going to put the Gators in the bonus.
Logan Walter, 2 shots.
And so Jonas Viveras will head back to the free throw line where he's hit 5 of 6 tonight.
Number 5, Alion Lowry is in for the Gators.
Leon Lowry now in for Gateway Gators, logging his first minutes as Viveras, no doubt about it, now 7 of 8 from the free throw line. That's where the majority of his points have come from. He has gotten to the hoop regularly and made good usage of his trips to the free throw line. He's got 11 points now for the Gators and will take a seat. Another 3, this one good. Holt now with 5 points in the quarter after being held scoreless in the first half. Panthers have quietly cut it back down to a baker's dozen. Can the Gators get a response here? Seconds left. Again, it's Geechee. Had the ball in his hands in this situation late in the first half. This time they get a better look out of it, but now it's going to be a fast break the other way for Mitchell. Martin Howard unable to stop the momentum of Mitchell as he lays that one up and in. This one's still not settled. First 2 points for Mitchell come at a really big moment at the end of the third quarter, as it's an 11-point game. Gators got 11 points in that third quarter.
We have
and the Panthers 12.
The gift basket raffle.
We'll turn it over to the cheer squad now as they'll get us ready for our 4th and potentially final frame here at Gateway High School.
Here are the winners of the prize baskets. The first number, 444-190. That's 444-190. And the second winner, 444-187. 444-187. If you have those numbers, please report to the concession stand.
Fourth quarter underway here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. 11-point lead for Gateway to start this frame. Can they hang on and hang on to first place? Got a 1-game lead over Franklin Regional, trying to create a little breathing room in the section. Be the first section title for the Gators since 2023. Both teams will have 4 more games after this one, so nothing will be decided tonight. But we are getting late in the season. These games matter that much more. Nice block underneath. Take another look. Good effort there by a duo of players, and Oliver Levin and Colin Holtz. But they're unable to hang on to the ball, so the Gators get it right back here. And time is certainly going to be a factor for the Panthers here in this final frame.
Getchie for 2.
Kofi Getchie able to lay that one up and in. Had a bucket in the third, a bucket now in the fourth. 4 points overall for one of the seniors here on senior night. Three ball, it's too long. Tavares playing with 3 fouls, able to clear the board, get it back to Getchy. Crowman leaves it out for Settles, who nearly traveled. Panthers wanted the call, they don't get it. Jesse Reed was barking at the officials, hoping to get it. And a nice block for the second time in as many possessions. We see a block and then an immediate turnover. Oliver Levin with a great defensive play, but by the time he got to the ball, couldn't hang on to it. Take another look. Was able to get Allah on the way up as he was on the way down. Did it cleanly and couldn't corral the ball in bounds. So a missed opportunity for Franklin Regional as the clock continues to wind. Foul underneath, that's going to be against Allah.
Gator foul number 11, Isaiah Allah.
Just the first foul on Allah and the first team foul against the Gators here a few minutes into the fourth frame. Gators playing a bit of zone defense now. 2-3 action. Physical. And Chris Settles going to get called for the foul.
Gator foul number 13, Chris Settles.
Second on Settles, second team foul on
Panther
the Gators.
ball.
Both teams flirted with the bonus at the end of that quarter as Rivera's able to take this ball away on the inbound. He'll push, gets it to McCrommon, who drives inside, runs out of options, gets it to Getchy. Smooth handles, just gonna pull this one back out. Good recovery defensively by the Panthers. Trying to cling to whatever semblance of hope they can here, down 13 with 5 minutes left. Gators trying to put this one on ice, and they'll go inside and call against Weber Rankin. Going to be a holding call on Bruce McCrommon. Did look like he got a little bit of one of McCrommon's arms. Take another look, that right arm there. And he just got in a little early. So first foul of the quarter, first team foul, as McCrommon able to just bully his way inside. That was the second foul called on Rankin, first team foul on the Panthers. Big bucket there for Bruce McCrommon. Leads all scorers with 15, and then that shot off the mark, and Gators starting to sniff a win here. Still a bit of a ways to go, but really no signs of life from this Panthers offense. That gives you all that much of a sense that they're going to be able to climb out of a 15-point hole with 4.5 minutes to play. As another foul called here. That's going to be on Rankin again.
Tackle foul number 3, Weber
So
Rankin.
that would be his third on Weber Rankin. Both teams now with 2 team fouls apiece. Cromman rises, fires, and knocks it down. Can't leave him that open. Cromman, 4 points in the frame. He finds himself up to 17 now, eyeing up another 20-plus point performance if he can get 3 more. Speaking of threes, that one off the mark. Rankin had a nice opportunity to put back there. Good positioning on the boards. Can't get it to go. Gators clear.
Timeout, Gators.
Vern Benson calls a timeout with 3:47 left. The Gators comfortably
At the
in
end of
front.
tonight's game, we ask that you please stay off the court. Thank you for your cooperation.
A 6-0 run. And the Gators have actually held the Panthers scoreless. And the student section for the Panthers, as well as the Gators, they both can sense it. A lot of the Panthers faithful are heading toward the door. Gators faithful giving them a not at all sarcastic wave goodbye. That's what you get in a rivalry game, right? A little back and forth. Both student sections showed up and showed out tonight. For the Panthers, the offense didn't travel tonight. They have had a really tough time getting points on this Gateway defense. Panthers average 61 points a game. Gators have held them to 29. The Gators are the top scoring defense in the section, allowing 49 per game. We'll open the back door now so that the other Panthers faithful can slip out the back without having to be chastised by the home faithful. Our crew talked about it off the air. These are two teams that are certainly heading in different directions as Isaiah Allah takes the full court feed from Mikkel Bruce McCrommon. Lays it up and in to bring it to a game-high 19-point lead for Gateway. Although a quick answer by Mitchell the other way, and he'll get the hoop and the harm.
Foul is on Settles.
Panthers have backslid a little bit after that 4-0 start in the section. A couple forgettable losses for them against Latrobe and Uniontown. Opened the door for the Gators, who have only gotten stronger since that close loss in Murraysville a little over a month ago. And they continue to create some separation in the section. The win tonight will give them a 2-game lead over the Panthers. As Mitchell with a strong board feeds it to Rankin quickly, but we saw the footsteps of big number 12. Now it's Viveris behind the defense. They tried to dunk it, couldn't get it to go. But Allah cleans it up. Viveris gives him a little skin for the help there. And Settles tried to intercept that ball. It falls out of bounds. It is just all Gateway tonight. Overwhelming the Gators have been. Settles heads to the bench, and Jonathan Ward back in for the Gators. Drive inside, and Rankin able to finish. Up to 7 points now for Rankin. .5'11" junior. Now Mitchell able to take it away from Viveris. And is able to lay it up and in. So now it's a 15-point game with 2:08. The Gators losing a little bit of focus here late. So timeout by Vern Benson and his staff. Try and everyone take a deep breath, recenter, and try and close this one out. It's been a great effort by the Gators tonight. As they're set to move to 11-5. They'll match Franklin Regional in the overall wins for the season. Franklin Regional will drop to 11-5, but more importantly within the section will be 9-1 Gateway, 7-3 Franklin Regional. Another shout out to our seniors tonight. Many of them catalysts in this game. Certainly led by Mikkel Bruce McCrommon, 17 points, but Jax Riveras, 11 as well, as the former Bruce McCrommon travels. Another turnover. Now Gators got to batten down the hatches again defensively. 15-point game, trying to get out of here with a win, and now it's down to a dozen. Probably too little too late here, but give credit where it's due. As Bruce McCrommon comes back the other way, he can't finish, but put back up and good by Allah. Jesse Reed has his team playing hard here. Even down 14 with less than 2 minutes left. Rankin thought about pulling the trigger, probably should have. Although, he's able to absorb the contact, gets fouled, finishes underneath, and he'll have a chance at three the old-fashioned way. With a free throw upcoming after the bucket. So passed on the deep shot, but still an opportunity to put 3 points on the board for Weber Rankin, who's up to a dozen now. Also in double figures for Franklin Regional tonight is Logan Walter with 10 points. Both are on the floor currently. And now Baker's dozen for Weber Rankin as he knocks down the free throw. Full court pressure here, and going to be a quick foul. That's going to be called on Weber Rankin. That'll be his fourth.
On Rankin.
Chris Settles back in. Settles with 13 points tonight for the Gators, Settles with 6 points tonight, playing with 3 fouls. They'll get it to him. They'll leave it for Allah, who misses the easy bunny inside. Can't get it to go. So now an 11-point deficit with about a minute remaining. Deep three, off the mark, no good. Allah again with it underneath. He gets fouled. And now a conversation was a timeout call. It will not be, it appears, a shooting foul.
Timeout.
Now the timeout is called
Gators.
by Vern Benson. With 48 seconds left until the end of this one, and the Gators up by double digits. Let's take a look at what you can look forward to here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. We got girls basketball
At the end of tonight's game.
next week on the 29th. Catch that here on GatewayGatorProductions.com, as well as wrestling against Shaler the following Wednesday, February 4th. Reminder, GatewayGatorProductions.com, your streaming home of Gateway Gator Athletics. Check out archived broadcasts, an upcoming calendar of broadcasts. I want to take a moment to shout out our entire talented crew tonight. Had the girls game for you earlier tonight. Boys game here now.
The foul is on 13-11.
See a layup inside for Bruce McCrommon. He's 1 point shy of another 20-point outing. Not sure if he'll get another look at it. And there it is. Flush gets him over 20 and puts an emphatic exclamation point on this one as Rankin's three is off the mark. And the Gators will move to 9-1 with a dominant performance here at home over the Franklin Regional Panthers in front of a great crowd here at Gateway High School.
Panthers 41.
56-41, your final. Kel Bruce McCrommon leads all scorers with 21. A senior on senior night leads the Gators to the victory.
Good night, everyone.
And that will do it for us here tonight. For our entire talented crew. See their names across the bottom. Adam Gusky leading the way. Lee Schaefer III, our director, replay operator and graphics. Lee Schaefer Jr., our chief engineer. Brianna Gusky on camera. Giselle Manoon, our camera operator as well. Miko Brown, our network and streaming support. And I'm Vince Russo, your announcer for tonight. I want to thank you all so much. Be safe this weekend with the weather coming through. And celebrate this impressive win by the Gators over the Panthers. You caught it all here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Good night and have a great weekend, everyone.